All right, let me find my questions, Chloe. Where are they? I did have them here. Here we go. All
Beautiful.
right. Thank you so much for being here.
No worries at all.
I wanted to chat to you about the mastermind. This is not the only program that you've been with me in. You have done the Shakti Roadmap, but I wanted to chat about the one that you're in at the moment, which is our Creative Marketing Mastermind
Yep.
and your experience inside that. So, first question first, why did you decide to join us?
Oh
You
gosh.
remember?
Yeah, I do. I remember the torment of being like, I can't, I can, I can't, I need to. And it was basically, I just felt like I needed more support and more guidance and someone to keep me accountable and push me. And I felt like I was at the point in my business where I was kind of on the precipice of more and like wanting to grow more, but not really, probably just not really confident to go out and do it on my own and like have enough know-how, I suppose, of how to do it by myself and get to the point where I want to be at, and like it's still happening and still growing, but um yeah, and just needing more consistent, deeper support, really.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. And did you find that in the mastermind?
I have found it and so much more. It's been a wonderful experience so far. And yeah, like I have done things and created things that I didn't expect to be creating and doing, which is awesome because
Yeah.
it's just been, yeah, like the push that I needed to step out of my comfort zone and to level up, which has, yeah, been what I really wanted from it. And I mean, we're just halfway or not even quite halfway yet. And
Yeah,
so,
nearly halfway. Like end of this month, I think we're halfway, which blows my mind, to be honest.
yeah,
Can't believe it.
I know, right? How are we
Yeah.
already here? But yeah, like nearly halfway, and I feel like I've already got so much value out of it and so much, yeah, just so much more growth than I would have got to on my own, really.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. And so what are some of those tangible results that you've seen? I know you said you've created things and done things that you wouldn't have expected to do. Um, so yeah, what are some of those tangible results? Like, for example, the podcast and generating the leads into your business, that sort of thing. So what are some of those results?
Yeah, so well, first that sort of comes to mind really is the like just getting more consistent bookings in my clinic, which has been wonderful. And then and I think that's just through presence and constantly showing up and just being out there, which is awesome. And feeling like my capacity to do that has expanded as well. And then in terms of yeah, literally creating a podcast, which is amazing. And it's only a like a small mini podcast, which is what I wanted it to be. Um, and I remember when you asked me like what was my goal with signups, and I in my head I was like, oh, 30 would be amazing. And I think I said 50 to you and you were like, let's go for 100. And I was like, oh, like um freaking out about that. But then I ended up having I think over 190 women signed up, which was
Wow.
incredible for me. And like I only had maybe 800 and something people on my Instagram at that time,
Yep.
maybe around 860 or 70. And yeah, a tiny emailing list as well. So it wasn't as if I was pitching to a very big audience at all, but just, yeah, having the confidence and support from you to then create it, launch it, do the email sequence for it, run the ads for it as well, which was a massive lead generation for me. And yeah, have an incredible free offering that I'm really proud of.
Yeah, it's amazing. You did such a great job. And 190 signups, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. Like it blows my mind that you went from, maybe 30 to like 190. Like you've literally quadrupled what you really thought that you could do.
Yeah.
You mentioned there like the capacity, like and these are the things that aren't really tangible that we can't see that that is really exciting to me because that capacity's expanded for you. Can you talk a little
Yeah.
bit about that? Because you thought you didn't have time and this and that, and life's, throwing all these sorts of things at you, you
Oh my
know,
goodness. I just, something for me that I always believe in is that if whatever we want, we'll either find the money for it or we'll find the time for it. And if it's important to you, then you'll find the money and you'll spend the money on it, no matter what it is, whether it's good for you or bad for you.
yeah,
And then if the time as well, time, like we always say, we haven't got enough time, but if it actually means something to you, you'll make the time for it. And like I was up recording after my kids went to sleep because that was the best time for me. It was the quietest time in my house
yeah,
and in my street, and meant I had the best quality for the audio. But it was, yeah, it was just like I wanted to create this product and put it out there. And so you just have to expand and make it happen. And I
mm.
did, which is awesome.
Yeah, you did it. You did it. Such a great thing. And what are some of the other unseen kind of results that you think that that's happened for you inside the mastermind? Like anything else that sort of shifted and changed for you?
Yeah, I think just getting more confident in putting myself out there and speaking about myself and my business, and I think just sort of really painting or holding it as an actual business now more so as well. It's not like I don't say, "Oh, I've just got some work to do," or "I've just got a little bit of this to do." And it's like, "No, I've actually got work to do. Like this
Yeah.
is my work and it isn't just adjust anymore. It's not a hobby or a side project. I love it. I sit up working at night doing it because it does fill my cup, and I love working with the women that I support. So um yeah, I think that just stepping into it more and holding it more for what it actually is
Yeah.
has been a big part of it too. And not
Yeah.
treating it like a hobby. It is
Yeah.
actually, this is my business, and if I want it to grow and succeed, then I need to show up for it more.
Yeah.
And
And it's
part of
like
that was
the
signing up
posture.
with
Yeah.
you as well, was like being like, okay, this is my year and this is my time, and channeling all of that. And so take the leap and do it. And
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. Your whole posture has changed on your social media, the way you're leading your business, everything. Like I've definitely seen a huge shift. And it's so cool. I love it. Sometimes it brings me to tears actually
oh,
when I think about it. I think, oh, it's so good because I could see so much for you. And yeah, I'm just so glad that you did jump in and that you did
thank
say
you.
yes and that you've just like got up in the early hours of the morning and you're doing the thing because it takes that little bit of grit and a little bit of glitter and that real I'm going to do this and I really want this because building online is not easy and it's not for the faint-hearted. There's this misconception around that it's like, oh, I'll just create an online course or,
Yeah,
I'll do this or I'll do that and I'll just like get all this money in the bank and it just doesn't happen. You do actually have to have quite a few things in place. And
yeah.
it's been so magic, so magic to watch you
Thanks,
to do
Edwina.
that. Really, really magic. So before we wrap it up, I just want you to share a little bit about your business. So I should have asked you this in the beginning, actually. I'm just assuming everyone watching this knows, but they don't really know. I'll obviously tag you on the socials when we put this up on socials, but just tell us a bit about what you do.
I'm Chloe, and I'm a female health nutritionist, yoga teacher, pre and postnatal yoga teacher. I run a female health clinic where I do my nutrition consults, and then I teach yoga classes, and I run a retreat as well, which is coming up soon. And it just, yeah, all of it just fills my cup up and satisfies these different areas and niches for me that comes together to to make it up. And yeah, it's awesome growing it and seeing seeing the results in the women that I work with as well and that I support, and yeah, just the ripple effects of it blow my mind, and it's yeah, it's wonderful.
Mm, I love that because that's why we do what we do as yoga teachers, spiritual entrepreneurs, practitioners, serving and helping people. That ripple effect, that impact that can happen when you blow up your business, basically, when you get behind your business, and that impact that you can have is like why we all got into this in the first place. I was just
Yeah.
writing emails about my, history of my business life, my whole working life and business life, and reflecting on that this morning. And it's like, yeah, this is why I do what I do, because yes, I run a yoga business and an Ayurveda business as well, but I could have so much more impact here doing Shakti Creative and working with women like you inside the mastermind.
Yeah.
And it's honestly my favorite thing that I've ever created in this business. And I'm so grateful for all of you who were here for the maiden voyage, I like to call it, of the mastermind.
Yeah.
First, the founding members.
Yeah, it's been a
It's
beautiful
been,
group.
yeah, I can't even put into words how I feel and the magic that the group has. Like I can't even put it into words. It's just probably my favorite thing is that
It's
WhatsApp
very
chat
special.
and
And it's, I think, because like working online can be so lonely, and being an entrepreneur on your own and working from home and all those sorts of things, and like questioning, is this the right move, or what should I do here? And so it's really lovely to have the support, not just from you but from the group as well, and like just little cheerleaders for each other, supporting each other and pushing each other to keep going, and to keep stepping outside of our comfort zone, and like seeing the growth in the other women in the group as well. It's phenomenal to go
mm,
from, women who didn't have any social media presence to are now out there and doing things or creating new offerings. And yeah, it's wonderful. It's
yeah,
really special to be part of, and it's so nice to have that deep, deeper support.
I love that. Thank you so much.
You're
Any
welcome.
final words that you want to share before we wrap up?
Um, Gosh, if you, I guess if you're like me and on the that precipice and wanting to expand and to go deeper. I mean, running your own business and having children is one of like the biggest self-development things that you'll ever do. So each on their own is huge. And then combining it together, it's gigantic. But I think we need to have people cheering us on and holding us accountable and pushing us to step out of our comfort zones, and to have someone who has paved the way before us, I think is just so special, to have that deeper support and guidance. And yeah, so if you are thinking about it, then I yeah, definitely encourage you to jump in and just do it. I don't think you'll regret it at all.
Beautiful. Thanks so much, Chloe.
You're welcome.